In this live stream, we're going to try to catch a special train coming through on the Norfolk Southern 12Z. If you're watching this on the replay, feel free to skip ahead to your favorite parts, but we are coming to you from the Norfolk Southern Taylor Yard here. In the distance is the K81 doing the local work. Coming south from Virginia, heading north to Binghamton, will be the 12Z with some special locomotives on it, and we may or may not be able to catch it. Hey there, Jenny. Hi, Rapids. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Mary, you're going to catch a train with me. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Hey, there's Theodore in Central California. Oh, we got a special truck coming in. This is the Brant truck, which we've seen in the past, riding on the rails, pulling freight cars. This is like a railroad tow truck. The video is actually on my JPVideos page, and right here. I actually have to move my car. He's coming right here, so give me a moment. That was unexpected. So I'm going to do a little U-wheel, let him pull in there, and then I'll get back with you guys in just a moment. That's what happens when you're in a functioning rail yard. You gotta be aware and cooperative at all times. Yeah, so that truck there I have on my JPVideos Facebook page, pulling open hopper cars. It's a beast of a machine. It's called a Brant truck. This is the Norfolk Southern Taylor Yard. And hello everyone, welcome. I'm sorry I missed you guys for a moment there. I had to move my vehicle so this beast of a truck could park here. But this is the Brant truck, which I featured on my JPVideos Facebook page, which has over 50,000 views. It's my first time ever seeing it pulling rail cars. So it's nice to see it kind of return here. But in the distance here is the two Norfolk Southern units. They just did a crew change for the K81 local yard work, but we're waiting for the 12Z, which is supposed to be pulling two, I think JP Corman, if I'm not mistaken, JP Corman locomotives, and it's heading north. Should be here, I'm guesstimating, in under 30 minutes, if not less. Office car special, I'm not sure. I may have. If I saw a picture of it, I would know. Why have you not applied to work for Norfolk Southern? No, because I have a job right now. Hey, we got Pyro here. Got Steph. Hello, Steph. Hi, Sarah. What is your name again? JP, you could call me. Hey, Adam. RJ Corman? It's Corman. I know that. I think with a G. Yeah, I guess they're just transporting them to a different part of the state or something, or a different state, but I did see on the Facebook forums that is on the 12Z heading north, and it's not something you see all the time, you know, with some different locomotive, railroad company locomotives being pulled by Norfolk Southern, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Hey there, Tony. Hey, Jen P. Yeah, I just read your comment on Patreon. Thank you for the compliment. Hi, Kim. The SW1 locomotives, the switchers? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Trevor. Hey there, Lisa. I'm not using my microphone, so I'm sorry if there's a lot of background noise. And the reason I'm not using it is because when the trains do roll through with the, blasting their horns, it cuts out the microphone. So I wanted to at least let you guys be able to hear it. I do have my scanner with me too, so I am keeping track of the progress. They did get track authority a little while ago heading north, so I think we'll be in a good position to catch it here. Lost the train horn. I wish I could. If I had a train horn, I'd be having a lot of fun with it. And this is roughly 10 minutes from Scranton. Oh, here we got a move being made. They broke apart the locomotives. That's a heck of a roadblock right there. They're switching tracks here. Hope the sounds are coming through nice and clear. It's really something to see and hear in person. They're going to be going down, picking up some freight cars sitting on the one line down there, so we may see them pass again. Everyone's what's today, Tuesday afternoon, evening going. It's a chilly day here, but at least it's partly sunny, calm winds.
Waiting for that 11Z?
12Z, yeah. Yeah, I heard they got track authority a little while ago.
Yeah, he's just leaving Nanticoke now.
Okay.
Trying to get a picture of them engines that are on it.
Yeah, those two red ones. Is it RJ Corman, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the Norfolk Southern employee there just confirmed it is RJ Gorman, 2 red locomotives, one of which is a switcher, and it just left Nanticoke heading north. So it should be coming here within 30 minutes, give or take, depending on track speed and stuff like that. So we'll have to just wait it out. If you guys can't wait the entire time, completely understandable. You're welcome to catch the replay and just scan ahead and wait for the action. What is a switcher? A switcher is a small diesel locomotive. It could also be steam, but these are diesel ones. They're used mainly for yard work, just for moving cars from one place to another. They're not really made or built for, long freight trips, long hauls. So a switcher engine is a smaller locomotive used for switching rail cars in the yard. Hey there, Jason. Common Nanticoke. So I don't know how long ago it left Nanticoke, but I mean Nanticoke is not terribly far away, but they did get track authority about 30 minutes ago. Okay, so K81 is now K79 with this crew change for the evening work. So I heard them on the radio here, so they should be passing by heading south, going down to like Buttonwood, Pittston area. Hey Laura. Hey Elizabeth. How long have I been rail fanning? Since I've been a little kid. I fell in love with railroading when I was little and used to see the Conrail locomotives running through town, the blue locomotives. That caught my attention, and ever since, and even before then, I liked model trains. I used to go see some pretty amazing model train layouts at different places as a kid, and it just never left me. Tim, I had plans to do that for 2020, but as we know, that all went to crap with the whole pandemic, but I did indeed have plans to go from Chicago to Seattle on Amtrak. So we'll see, maybe later this year if we could maybe rebook it and see what happens. Where is this? This is Taylor, Pennsylvania, about 10 minutes just outside of Steamtown, Scranton area. I actually got here just about 10 minutes too late because the Delaware Lackawanna was down here doing some work, dropping off, picking up some cars. And they're famously known for having a fleet of Alco locomotives. Or diesel locomotives, which are no longer manufactured, but they have a large collection of them. They billow lots of smoke. And they were down here, and they were leaving when I just got here, so didn't get to see them today. But Reading and Northern also comes through here a couple times a day too, so there's a chance we may or may not see them as well. And just to give you guys a brief look at this brand truck here, since it's parked, it was, like I said, featured in a video that went kind of viral on Facebook. And this is basically serves the purpose of maintenance away crews. This truck does multiple different functions. Has a claw on the back for rail ties and other stuff. Has a hitch on the back and a front, not a hitch, but a knuckle coupler right there. And it has train wheels. They have airbags right here to put the wheels on the rails, and those drive wheels propel this down the tracks. It's pretty neat to see it in operation. Now 12Z is heading north. It's in Luzerne County, and it's coming up through the Taylor yard here. 11Z went by already earlier today, but 12Z we're waiting for has 2 RJ Corman locomotives. That's what I'm hoping to catch. How many days till Valentine's Day? I don't know. Check the calendar. Just over a month. Zombie apocalypse vehicle. Yeah, you could go anywhere with that. Put like a big saw on the front to cut any debris or brush on the rails. And you could lift things out of the way. You could probably lift cars with that claw on the back. It's got big air horns under the bumper there. That'd be fun to drive, without a doubt. And Jacob, since you're on, did you happen to catch my video last night? Because I know you mentioned about cooking out in the woods, and I did the cooking at Centralia with the mine fire vent. Grilled cheese in the woods. Yeah, I responded to your comment about that. I think I will try that. I do have camp cooking gear too. I have a little, propane canisters, a little burner, and some little pots. So grilled cheese I'm going to do bacon and eggs. I'm even going to do a cheeseburger. So more cooking videos out in the woods will be happening. Hey Kim, Steam A model, hey there. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, Jacob. Came out pretty good. Nothing fancy, just beans and hot dogs, but sticking the beans in my little cooking pot, I stuck it in the mine vent, and it got up to about 98 degrees, 96 degrees. So it was pretty good. It was 18 degrees outside. How did everything taste? Good and hot? It wasn't, I mean, beans and hot dogs, it's not a fancy meal. But it was just warm enough, it was warmer than I thought it was going to be. And some people recommended too getting some aluminum foil and covering the steam vent hole to kind of make it almost like a little oven. So I probably will try that in the future. Sarah, I'm not a huge Amtrak fan. I mean, I do like Amtrak trains, but I don't know a whole lot about them. I do know they have, diesel locomotives that look like these ones here. They also have the more streamlined ones for passenger, for long hauls. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I just like watching trains in general. Yeah, I have my my scanner radio. Hey there, Christine. Hey, Mark. Glad to have you guys tuning in. This was unexpected because I didn't know this was happening today until I just happened to scroll through Facebook and saw some bright, shiny red engines. And I saw Norfolk Southern 12Z. I'm like, hey, that's my neck of the woods. So, figure why not? I don't know what the F40PH is. We don't get Amtrak right here. I'd have to go a couple hours away to catch Amtrak. Hey, Barb. Yeah, so they're talking on the radio. They're hooking up to some cars down there. You could probably see the headlights right there. And I believe they're probably going to head south once they get their load. Yeah, this is the let me put you on the hood here and get you to focus. Hang on a second. This is the Baofeng. It's a Chinese brand, but they're on eBay, super cheap. It's actually a scanner and two-way radio. It's programmable. You could pick up FM radio on it as well. Dual band. Has even a light on the top of it. So it's a good little unit. I had to watch a video on YouTube on how to operate it because it's kind of confusing, but very affordable. And I'm going to get a larger antenna for it so I can get some more distance. But other than that, it's pretty good. Does Norfolk and Western Amtrak and Union Pacific come on the railway? They do, but not around here. All right, we got a move being made. We may hear the horn. Depends if they cross or not. Yeah, this is another great survival item, Jacob. End of the world. So they're just doing a slow passing through. Hey, we got a hobo on the back. Oh no, just the conductor. Yeah, it's not the one we're waiting for. This is just the local work, the local job. They just changed crews though, so it was K81 during the daytime, switched to K79 for the evening, and they're going to be building some cars up and heading south once they're completed to go to some of the manufacturing companies down in Luzerne County. Hey mainliner, it's going good. Hope everything's going good for you and everyone else. There's Train Boy. Got a lot of rail fans watching. That's awesome. Norfolk Southern, I love them. They're a great company. As far as rail fanning goes, I don't know about working for them, but I always enjoy watching them. All the employees are very friendly and, you know, willing to have a conversation. I'm pretty understanding about people like myself that like to watch trains. This yard prior to this, though, I believe it was 2015 earlier, was Canadian Pacific. So just over 5 years ago, this used to be a Canadian Pacific yard, all red locomotives. And now it's primarily Norfolk Southern. Once in a while you will see a CP unit mixed in, but typically it's Norfolk Southern. But Reading and Northern, which is located down in Luzerne County, does come through here daily, morning and afternoon. Steamtowns, Delaware, Lackawanna comes through here daily pretty much. So it's a small yard, but fairly active. You get a nice little variety of things. It's funny you mentioned that. Yeah, during the research, I saw about how you need like a license to do certain things on here and how you could patch into like all the networks. So you got to be careful where you put your fingers not to patch in. But yeah, I did read about that. I used to have a Uniden scanner. When I was younger, I used to have like a desktop scanner. It was like you know, the kind you plug into the wall. Is almost looked like a little VCR, but it had all the buttons on it to program it. And back in the day, you used to be able to listen to wireless phone calls. They used to come through there. You used to be able to hear people's conversations in the neighboring area, which was pretty entertaining to listen to. Can you have Delaware Lackawanna on the radio? Yes, I do have their frequency, but right now I am strictly on Norfolk Southern to listen to them. But I do have Delaware Lackawanna. I do have Norfolk Southern. They have 2 channels. And I also have Reading and Northern. And then I have like the local police flyer, stuff like that. Hey, Robert. Great catch today. I didn't catch anything yet. Hey there, Delilah. And the one way we're going to know too that 12Z is approaching, because there is a hot box detector down in Music at milepost 676, I believe. So when the train passes through that, it comes through on the radio. It'll say milepost 676, no, I forget what it's called, no detections or no malfunction, something like that. That way you know it's pretty much approaching. And it takes less than 5 minutes to get from there to here. Hey Sean, son loves trains. Oh, hopefully you do too. Trains are good for any age. I wish Lily liked trains more. I mean, she'll watch them with me, but you know, she's not into them like I am. But I do know some of the groups I belong to, there's quite a few females that do follow trains for photographing and stuff like that. So it's nice to see like all types of, you know, men, women, children, you know, old, young, whatever you are. Trains draw people together. And like I said, this has been one constant thing throughout the whole pandemic. Trains have been running non-stop, and it's almost like a reassuring thing, you know, like in the distance you hear a train horn, you're like, yep, you know, the goods are still being transported and railroad workers are still thriving. So kind of cool with the antenna on the trunk. Yeah. This one will get maybe a 3 to 5 mile range. There's a much larger antennas I could buy on eBay for about 30 bucks, which will at least double that range. So I'm gonna get one of those. Sean Poser, $10, saying, keep up the good explorers, bro. Would love to come explore with you sometime. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that super chat and the kind words. Explorations, I'll tell you after these trucks go by. Yeah, there was an apartment I rented when I was younger that was right next to Norfolk Southern Line, and it wasn't on YouTube then, but I saw trains daily and shook the house. It was pretty neat. But those of you who are mentioning about exploring, I actually do have people reaching out to me quite regularly asking to come exploring or to meet up and stuff like that, which is great to hear. I love that people do want to get out and kind of do what I do, or you know, join me on my adventures. But for many reasons, one of them including safety, I don't really bring along just anyone. But if you ever do want to meet me or join me on future explorations, the best thing to do is to come to a future meetup. That's the best place to get to know myself and others in a safe, controlled environment. And you know, if there's a connection, we get to know each other, then I'm open to working with someone. If not, you know, no hard feelings. But the meetup events are the best place to meet myself and others and to form new connections, share ideas, you know, form collaboration, stuff like that. Back to switch again. It's actually a K79. They switched crews for the evening, so they're talking on the radio as K79. But practically the same thing. Has the military transport train come through? It may have. I don't remember offhand though. Yeah, I can hear them from my house too. Like, pretty routine schedule. You know, early morning, and I could tell when it's a main, you know, freighter coming through or just like a short line because of the horn blast. If the horns are really spread out, that means it's traveling a good speed, and they start blasting the horns from a certain distance away. If it's a short line just coming through to do some switching here, it's going much slower, and the horn blasts will be much closer to each other. That's one way to differentiate a long haul freight train or just a short line, you know, moving through slowly based on the horn blast. You live by Buckeye Yard. I have a video coming out too from the Rose Yard, Pittsburgh division of Norfolk Southern when I was out in Altoona. That video did not come out yet, but we did catch many trains there, including the Wabash Heritage Unit. So that'll probably be out in a week or two. And just wanted to show myself I am here. So just glad to have everyone here. We're up to 142 people, so that's awesome. Like I said, if you have to catch the replay, feel free to scan ahead. But the 12Z is on its way. We do have confirmation, both on the radio and a Norfolk Southern employee did confirm it. I think they was waiting down there in Nanticoke, but it is on its way here. So I would hope to say less than 10-15 minutes, but I've been wrong before, so we'll see. Either way, I'm going to wait it out. Nice camper. That there's an RV. Yeah, it belongs to the garage up ahead here. Okay, not sure if you guys heard that. I'm going to mention what was just broadcasted once this train passes. Or locomotive, I should say. So they're heading down there to the left. There's some cars sitting there. Probably going to be picking those up. So on the radio they broadcast that 12Z is going to be coming through. They said the main line is going to be hot in about 15-20 minutes. So it's going to be a little bit more time. But it's going to be coming on the farthest line over. So the far left line is the main line. 12Z is going to be approaching in 15 to 20 minutes. So I did start a little bit earlier than anticipated, but hey, I got nothing else to do. So just hang out here and hope for the best. I believe the cars are picking up are the ones that the DL dropped off earlier. I'll try to zoom in and show you. Yeah, so they're backing up to, you can see right there some like lumber cars and stuff. So I think they're going to be moving those and connecting them over here to that covered hopper car. Ashley Brady, you are one of the best channels. I always enjoy the videos and the people who come to watch as well. Ashley, you're just you're just full of kind and considerate things to say. I always appreciate what you do for being a moderator and a friend of the channel. So thank you so much for that and the super chat. You hate when the train horn blares at night. That's my favorite part. You eventually get used to it when you live close to it long enough. You know, it just becomes normal. When it gets quiet, then you're like, hey, where's all the sound at?
And K79, 98453, step conductor. 9845, K79, yeah, 3 steps.
Yeah, there's a chance it could be Reading Northern as well. I do know that you typically use that line, but I know DL did leave just before I got here, or before I went live. Yep, too long, short, and long. That's why I go to one of my favorite crossings down in Pittston there, because there's a double crossing, so you get twice the horn blast. So it's if you love horns, it's a great place to film or to watch trains. I actually have a new train video coming out very soon. Probably gonna release it only on Facebook, because I didn't do an intro or outro, but if there was enough interest I could share it on YouTube. But I did film a long 11Z with my drone. It's complete drone footage. I followed the train for a little bit, got some different angles of it, and it has 2 DPUs, distributed power units. It was a really long freight train. The video is over 8 minutes in length, so that tells you how long the train is. So I filmed that just a couple days ago. I did have plans on sharing it on Facebook, but I could throw it on YouTube, but there won't be any intro or outro. Do I like model railroading? Yes, I actually have my own model railroad that I just started building this year after 5 years. I have O scale, actually 2 O scales now, 2 Lionels. I have HO and N scale, so I have 4 trains right now operating on my layout, which I'll be showing you guys in the very near future. Hey Sue. HO is the most common. That's what most people are familiar with and grow up with. Most choices available too for accessories and equipment, but I like all different scales and all different sizes. I had G scale before. I had N scale in the past, and N scale is frustrating. Any little inconsistency will cause it to derail, but it is fun, you know, to have different scales. Hey Muppets. Hey, adventuring video. PRR GG1, nice. One of our viewers, Nick's Crossings, has a GG1 in O scale. Are you going back to Knoebels? Yeah, when they open. End of April, beginning of May. When is it due? Sue, you mean the train? The train should be here in 15 minutes or less. It was announced on the radio. Watching down at the steel stacks in Bethlehem right now is a fleet of switchers on the track. Yeah, I caught a train there with my drone at the steel stacks before. There was actually 2 switchers rolling through.
He's working on the main line there at Taylor. Just let him going around there to the siding.
Oh, you can save your sarcastic comments for another channel. I'm not going to entertain them. Hey, Bill. So they're announcing that the 12Z that's coming, that we're waiting for, is going to be coming up the main line and going on a siding up here. Further up past the tower there, past the signal, is a siding. They're going to use that to continue down because there's going to be something else on the main line. So they're just kind of finalizing the safety plans, making sure there's no, you know, 2 trains in one spot type of thing. So it's still going to pass by here. It's still going to be on the outer rail right there, but further up it's going to go to a siding. Like when you did the train, wait, I liked what the train did, rendition of the dot dot beeps. Not sure what that is. Co-Robe, not familiar with your name, but if you're new to the channel, welcome. But $15 super chat, what a special channel. Thank you for sharing a wonderful childhood wonder for me. Southern California Patriot. Thank you, sir. In loving memory of both my parents. Well, you're quite welcome. Thank you for the support and super chat. And now we have at least 2 people from California watching, so thank you for that. Why can't people just be nice? Yeah, I guess it's more challenging to be nice than to be critical and mean. I don't know. I can't answer for them. This is the Taylor Yard, Norfolk Southern, Taylor, Pennsylvania. Hey there, Matt. Watching from Ohio. Awesome. I know a few people from Ohio too. Waiting for a parade to start. Yeah, it never starts on time. Alabama in the house. When were you at the Galitzin line, the Galitzin tunnels? I was there with RJ. I think it was... Geez, I don't even know what month it was. I think it was December. No, couldn't be December. It's either October or November. I can't remember offhand. You're in Dunmore, Pat's section. Okay. It's RJ Corman. Yeah, they're coming through. 2 of them, they're being transported. And he's coming through hot. Wow. It was November. Okay, yeah. Thanks for the fill in there of my brain fart. Cemetery videos, says Coco. Are you seeing? Hang on here. Let me see. That might be someone else. Okay, so you like the cemetery videos? It's funny that you mentioned that. I was just talking yesterday to RJ and Alan. I have cemetery to film. I'm going to be heading back to the Forest Hill Cemetery to do a different section of it for a more of a winter type feel. You know, it'll look completely different. When I was there, it was like a fall foliage time, so I'm going to be going back to Forest Hills, and still I have to get down in the springtime to Philadelphia for Mount Moriah. So cemetery videos will continue, so be on the lookout for those. Been a while since I did a live. Been a while since I've been on YouTube. I posted my first video yesterday in just over a week. But yeah, it's been even longer since I was live. Lori, we're waiting for the Norfolk Southern 12Z. It's coming north from Virginia, heading to Binghamton, and it's pulling 2 RJ Corman red locomotives. They are another railroad company, and they're transporting their locomotives for them. So it's something that is not so common to see on the 12Z, which just transports your typical freight. So that's why I wanted to go live and share it with you guys. I did start much too early, but at home I did hear they had track authority, so I figured I'd come out. I didn't realize they were waiting at Nanacoke, but they are on the approach. They are around 15 minutes or less away. I'm glad to hear that, Mary. I missed you guys too. It's been quiet but unusual, you know. But I am back in full force, so more uploads daily, not daily, but 3 times a week, and more live streams coming your way. And we are returning this Sunday for Sunday Night Live. It'll be the first episode of 2021. New start time at 8 p.m. So I'll be giving you guys some reminders during the week. And the new thing is that you guys are going to be in charge of Question of the Week. So on my community tab, I will be posting for you guys to share your questions for Question of the Week. And if I pick yours, you'll get a special shout out during the Sunday Night Live episode. Tennessee watch. I love Tennessee. Got to get back down there again. Tennessee and North Carolina and West Virginia. Some beautiful states. I'm going to be doing a video too on the Luzerne and Susquehanna line too. Too early for your question there, Zombie. I got some others rolling up here to watch.
My destination's here, bro.
Just in time.
How you been?
Doing good. Coming to see that 12Z?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go down to the demo equipment. How you been, brother?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh, tired, man. I don't even feel like being out here now, but I want to catch these Corman units.
Yeah, I saw them coming up. Said about 15 minutes away or so.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably go down to this junkyard and catch them going up the hill. They had a big train yesterday.
Yeah.
I
think it had DPUs on there, I think, right?
Now I caught them going north. What happened was I went to Nescapac. Well, I had went to Philly to take my daughter back to the airport. Came back up to Cove with nothing running. Dead as a door there.
Yeah.
So I started moseying on back this way. And I stopped in Riverside.
Okay.
Was waiting on them to go south. 12Z comes by north. Had a pretty big train, so I chased them to Nescapac. Went into the siding. And there was freaking 11Z sitting in the siding coming south.
Okay.
DPU on it.
Yeah.
There was so much traffic, I said, screw it. I just chased these guys all the way back. Then I go by what is it, SIC, the prison.
Yeah.
Freaking guard comes out. Starts giving me a hard time, but I guess he saw my U.S. Army stuff in the back of the car.
Hotbox detector music. Yeah.
So he was like, you know this is a prison, right? I said, yeah, I'm just shooting the train, man, and I'm leaving.
Yeah, they don't like you filming around there.
I don't go there too much. I said, let me try it, see what happens.
Yeah.
It was cool, though. He was cool.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just shooting the train.
They usually understand.
You know, I ain't trying to give him no hard time. Just tell me, listen, I gotta move, I'll move.
Yeah.
I ain't here to try to go to jail.
Just stay on the outside of it.
Not over the train pictures, you know?
Zombie, you know, this is my phone, the S10 Plus. Wouldn't be able to stream live with the actual camera, so I gotta use the phone for this. Yeah, I'm live right now, streaming the train waiting to come through, so I'm on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Streaming live. You want to say hello?
Hey, guys.
Another rail fan here.
Big Country, a.k.a. Chris.
Big Country Chris.
So what they do, split the engines in half?
Yeah, they're picking up some ones that they dropped off on the left track up there. I think DL dropped them off earlier, and they're going to be building them behind this and taking them down to Buttonwood, I think. K79. Got a bunch of people saying hi to you, so got some.
Probably people I know.
Yeah, got 150 people watching right now, so.
Oh, cool.
What up, Big Country? They're saying.
What's up, Vinny? Vinny's watching. Big Vinny. He's out there somewhere doing his thing.
Yeah. I have a couple of people I was keeping in touch with. They're up in Clark Summit waiting for this to come too. Up to climb up the hill up there towards Clark Summit.
Right.
And there's a couple down in Nanacoke that caught it too. So we're all spread out watching it.
Like I said, I'll probably go up to, when he comes through here, I was going to go to Bridge 60 and catch him come through there, but I might just go to Pike Street.
Yeah.
And see how they do up the grades. They got a lot of empties.
Yeah, it won't be bad.
No, not at all.
I caught 11Z a few days ago. It had 2 lead locomotives and 2 DPUs. And I filmed it. It took over 8 minutes to pass through. So it was like, I think 140 cars.
I caught them in Nescapac.
Did you?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
had 2 leads up and had a bunch of flats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught them in Nescapac.
Yeah, I caught that too with the drone. Came out good.
Where'd you catch them at?
It pits in there off at 315. There's that double crossing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta upgrade my YouTube. I tried to film live the other day and I don't know, it gave me some. I don't do YouTube that much.
Yeah.
Except for when I record and put, but I try to do it live.
Yeah, sometimes it's a hassle. I have trouble from time to time. Either it doesn't want to connect or it cuts out on me or something else.
It was telling me, oh, you can't go live at this time. You gotta do some change of settings or something like that.
Yeah. Gotta jump through hoops.
For real. Just for a 5-minute train, screw that.
Cut 12Z to double crossing in Pittston. Raymond says, okay, so. I heard the hotbox detector. I don't know if it's for the 12Z or not, but it's going to be coming up here any minute, right around the curve. Yeah. Should be.
I was in a Wego. Yep, there's the lights. I was in a Wego 2 Saturdays ago, and Corman already got their name on the station.
Did they?
Yeah.
I can hear it coming. I can hear the engines. All right, guys, it's approaching. You hear the rumble in the distance. Let me know ahead of time really quick. Do you want me to keep it on this view or wide view? Mr. GA, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, they might be going to Luzerne, Susquehanna. Liking this view? Okay. All right, there's the lights in the distance. I'm going to stay quiet, let you guys appreciate the horn activity. It's crawling. I think I'll keep it on this and I'll go wide when it gets closer. Pretty slow. Here's wide. Corman. They're not under power, they're just being towed. Thank you, Ashley. For the remainder of the train, do you want me to keep it on this view or go back to wide view? That'd be pretty cool if it's going to Luzerne, Susquehanna. That'd be some nice equipment. I got a sickness, and the only prescription is more train horn. Yeah, this is going slow enough to hop on. I'll go by. Penn, you just caught him? Awesome. I think that's my first or second time ever seeing the Corman engines. And I kept mistakenly calling him Gorman with a G, but it's indeed C with a Corman. Nice contrast with the sky in the background. You too, Lisa. It's going to be heading up past Clark Summit pretty soon. It's going to be crawling up there because it goes uphill past the Scranton Expressway. So if anybody's catching up there, it's going to be taking a good time to get there. McGee family, hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for sharing with $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Same to you guys. Those of you who did stick around for the entire stream, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Definitely made it worthwhile to be here and not so boring. Propane cars. There's the intermodals, very commonly seen in Altoona. Well, don't get in trouble there, Marshall. How do you become a mod? I have to assign that I don't want to say operation, but I have to assign someone as a mod. Go back to Maine here. So the one thing they're doing, which I announced earlier, is up ahead they're going on a siding up there. So they're bearing off to the left on a siding to keep the main line clear further ahead. So they're going to use the siding and then get back on the main line, probably closer to the Scranton Expressway. There's some lumber. So what type of freight car is your favorite? Is it like the lumber cars, box cars, the covered hopper cars, or the open gondola cars? What's your favorite? I like box cars. Those are the most traditional ones I grew up seeing a lot. Shots at a propane terminal, let me know. Depending on what there's to see there, may be interested in that. I also do like the propane cars too, the propane tank cars, but I think box cars are my favorite. But the flat cars are pretty interesting too, because you never know what they could carry. Anything from like tanks and military equipment to cargo containers to farm equipment, anything could be carried on these flat cars. And these ones are interconnected with like hitches, so there's multiple cars hitched together, and then they form a connection at the knuckle, so they're able to carry a lot more. And these ones here with the open framing, that's the lumber cars. So they would have lumber stacked up on both sides. And of course, box cars are most commonly known for having hobos and train hoppers riding in them. Yeah, I've seen that guy Shai I watch, he does a lot of those double stacked ones. They usually hide down like inside there, just like little crawl spaces. The intermodals are becoming more and more common, I've noticed, especially here in the eastern part of the state, but out in Altoona, it's like 95% intermodals running through Horseshoe Curve. Well, I'm saying when you see in movies, Jacob, like a lot of movies where they portray someone like a hobo, they're usually in box cars. But yeah, modern times they're in the grainers and stuff. Yeah, caboose, you don't see that too common, not very common nowadays, but Reading and Northern still uses it. When they come here, they have a little red caboose. Sean, no, I didn't see your question about it. Feel free to ask again. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of there, Zombie, with Pee-wee. Like when he's singing "Skip to My Lou, My Darling," and I don't care. Ah! Boy, they're squealing today. These are covered hopper cars that carry everything from grain to fertilizer and all other things that get dispensed through the bottom. Any new updates? So Sean, I just put out a video last night from Centralia cooking food at one of the mine vents, but other than that, there's not really any new updates. Yeah, they are called covered hopper cars, and they have little chutes, almost like funnels, and the bottom is where they dispense stuff. Anything from fracking sand to grain, fertilizer, any dry material basically. There's also open hopper cars which carry coal or other things, stone, stuff like that. There's gondola cars which don't have ports on the bottom, but they carry trash and steel and scrap and stuff like that. So there's a multitude of different types, and here's the end of it. All right. Now the traffic could commence. Central Pennsylvania. K79 still down there. They're hooked up to some cars which will be making some moves. They're probably waiting for the 12Z to pass, but I'm not going to stick around for that. But what did you guys think? Was that worth the wait? I think so. It was not the most impressive train I've seen, but it was worth seeing something different. Those RJ Corman locomotives, I don't know any hard facts as to where they're going or stuff like that. Some people did mention about Luzerne, Susquehanna. If so, that'd be nice to see them operating locally. But for everyone who did tune in, I want to thank you so much for being with me today. This was completely unexpected, completely random, but sometimes those are the best ones. Also, for the moderators for helping out today, thank you for your support and help. All the super chats are greatly appreciated. They do help fund future adventures, and all the thumbs up mean a lot as well. So I will be back tomorrow, Wednesday, with the new upload at 8 p.m. and as I mentioned, Sunday Night Live will be back this Sunday at 8 p.m. brand new start time, first episode of 2021. And between now and then, here on the radio, I may go live at any given time, day or night. I do have to do a drive stream in the very near future because I do have a McDonald's gift card from our viewer Kristen Costello. So I have a $20 gift card. We're going to do a drive stream, get some food, and have a good time like we always do. So hope you guys stay safe, enjoy the rest of your night, eat something good, stay warm, and if you're bored, watch the replay. So as always guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care everyone.